What's up, y'all? It is me, Tasha C, and welcome to another edition. Sorry about the yawn, y'all. Of my podcast, the Tasha C Show. I always sound like I'm saying C, like S-E-E instead of C. Shout out to my YouTube and podcast fans, Hublugs, Positive Vibe, covered all this stuff, shield of protection, positive manifestation and stuff, and hugs, virtual hugs and loves also in positive vibes, meditation software for people who support me in advance. And if you listen to my podcast and you're wondering about this lovely YouTube channel, just go to tashactv. In the near future, when I get another laptop, you will be seeing my face more, but now I'm just have been for quite a few months now, have been just uploading mostly, because only been one or two videos that I show my face, but mostly just, my podcast in, a quote audio, but still video form. So anyway, y'all, it is another edition of our Kings and Queens Next Door. This is volume 95. It is May the 5th, 2020. It is, I guess you could say, Terrific Tuesday. It is Cinco de Mayo, and I hope I'm saying that name correctly, but Happy Cinco de Mayo. Y'all know I'll be Freddy crewing words, okay? But anyway, this is going to be another quick one because recently in the past several days, I've been back to doing them not only the day of when I do record, but also later towards the evening or, knocking sometimes on 11 o'clock or about, time. So like I said, it's 11:50 p.m. And originally, again, I said I was going to do the books, which I still will, back to that article, which I will have to put the link in because the way that if you read the articles, and I may also do it for the other one I read as well, to look in so y'all can see yourself, just in case you're interested. Because it's kind of set like a list, but the format of the writing, y'all, is kind of way, okay, you read this book, this suggestion here, and it doesn't really give a summary synopsis about what the book is, unless I individually go by one, which I'm going to be honest, I'm not going to do that. So I may just put the link in, but I'm just going to say a couple of links on blackfilm.com, which they also have a website and also an Instagram page, which I originally found through Instagram, and you click it there to get information about what? Black film and / TV series. Now, anyways, like I said before, and I know like I said, and I remembered about, I'm probably going to also talk about Betty, even though I haven't watched it yet, and also that the fact it's a spin-off based on a movie or documentary style movie, I think, called Skate Kitchen. So I don't know anybody who's reviewed it yet or anything, because I didn't even know it really came on to seeing it on, on an advertisement on Instagram. So anyway, y'all, I know I'm doing a bit of just going speeding on, but like I said, this is going to be another short one. So I'm just going to be reading a couple posts on blackfilm_.com. _com. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. Okay, now, if y'all been watching YouTube, and, unless you got the YouTube, premium and or y'all, just skip through the commercials. This came out a couple months ago where there was a, how they show movie previews and upcoming TV previews on some of these people's channels, and, who are monetized. And so, there was one that had Tracy Ross, I don't forget the young lady, Ice Cube, and a couple people about this movie preview. So let me talk about it now, because due to the fact we got Miss Cray Cray out there Rona, even for today's Cinco de Mayo, the celebration, that, it's been kind of crooked and all this stuff, and then, got this stuff going on. A lot of movies that may be premiering either are postponed until the end of this year or next year, or are going to be on video on demand, which they already did with a couple of them, and they're also doing it with some more in the future. Like I said, Lovebirds, which star Issa Rae, and I'm not going to mess up that man's name. They're supposed to be like a love mystery, romance comedy type of thing, mystery thing. It was originally supposed to come in theaters. It will be coming at the end of this month. I don't know if it's May the 23rd or whatever, but it will be premiering on Netflix instead of the theaters. And so this is another movie that was originally supposed to be in the theaters, but here's the information. Focus, because a couple have got Instagram handles. Focus features to release Dakota Johnson. Why did I not get that young lady's name right? And Tracy Ellis Ross film The High Note on demand May 29th. Also directed by Nisha Gantria. The cast also includes Kevin Hart Jr., Ice Cube, Z Chow, Ezzy Izzard, Hatchet Ben Pullman, and Diplo. Set in a dazzling world LA music scene comes the story of Grace Davis, Tracy Edwards was, a superstar whose talent and ego have reached unbelievable heights. Maggie Dakota Johnson is Grace's overworked personal assistant who's stuck running errands but still aspires her childhood dream of becoming a music producer. When Grace's manager Ice Cube presents her with a choice that could alter the course of her career, Maggie and Grace come up with a plan that could change their lives forever. So, like I said again, that will be on demand on May 29th, meaning that it will not be on Netflix, and you can purchase just like they did with the Troll. I'm getting that tongue twist. Sorry, y'all, I'm just tongue twisting a lot of words tonight. The Trolls World Tour film. I think they did it with The Visible Man way back as well, and Bloodshot, that film with Van Diesel, I think. So, yeah, they've been doing that recently. You rent it basically for a certain price, and I think it's open for like 24 to 48 hours that you can watch it, quote, quote, on demand. So, it's part of preview. You know how they already got, oh man, y'all, if y'all know people got cable or still cable or, even certain streaming services that they have on demand. So, okay. Now, also, here's another one. They did this 10 hours ago. CBS All Access recently announced additional cast members for The Twilight Zone that will be completing the second upcoming season's ensemble. Now, Twilight Zone had been out for years, and now, it was out years ago, and now, of course, Jordan Peele, who's, also into the horror gene with his breakout movie, which was Get Out. Now there's a new version and more diverse of Twilight Zone. I think it came out a couple times before, but here's the new one. Joining the next installment of Twilight Zone are Carly Burming, Skyfarer, Tropa Grace, David Cumholtz, Greta Lee, Thomas Lena, Natalie Martinez, Brennan J. McLaurin, Grishan Moyle, Paula Newsome, Tari Tusom, Journey Somé Bale, Paul F. Thompson, and Damon Wayans Jr. Jordan Peele also serves as executive super and host and narrator for the sci-fi horror anthology series. Like I said, Journey has been really expanding now. Now she's stretching out to the sci-fi horror or film genre. And I heard this was a good series, but I didn't see the first season. But they come out with a second season. I didn't even know that they were on the second season. The Untold Story of the Soul Train, which is American Soul. BET's American Soul Season 2 to premiere on May 27 on BET channel. Inspired by the personal trials and professional success of a young, ambitious, and troubled impressible Don Cornelius, the period drama picks up 2 years later in 1975. As Don becomes a rising star, he continues to manage the source of spectacular talent that comes to his show, a complicated family life, failing personal health, and perhaps more importantly, his ego. When Sin Qua Walls playing a young Don Cornelius. Series regulars also include Kelly Price, Jason Barnett, Anthony Richardson, Kathleen Nicole, and Christopher Jefferson. And if you want to the star of Don Cornelius, if y'all watched at the beginning, the first couple seasons of Power, then you will know who that character is. But he played the role of, I forgot what 50 Cent's character was, in Cannon's son. And I'll leave it as that. Now, this is the last post. Like I said, it's going to be one of these short ones. If y'all know about the next month or a month or less, HBO, all these places are, companies are coming with streaming services. And HBO Max, which are also doing advertisement, YouTube and so forth, are advertising about their streaming service, which HBO movies and, even TV series, other TV series. And so, like I said, they are, trying to bring in, the new series. So anyway, HBO Max has acquired worldwide rights to 2020 Sundance Award winner Charm City Kings from Sony Classics and will release it on the platforms on Warner Max label. Charm City Kings won the U.S. Dramatic Special Jury Prize for Ensemble Acting at this year's Sundance Festival for its cast that includes Johnny D. Winston, Meek Mill. I was wondering because they had a slide. I was like, that looks like Meek Mill. Will Kellett, Donnie Hensley, Kinsey Curris, Chino, Leigh Caro, Willie Queen, Daughtry, and Tyna Paris, In the film, Miles Windsor desperately wants to join the Midnight Quick, an infamous group of Baltimore dirt bike riders who rule the summertime streets. With Midnight's leader, Max, a black's Meek Mill takes 14-year-old Miles under his wing. Miles soon finds himself torn between the straight and narrow and a road filled with fast money and violence. So, yes, I think I got all that I want to see. Oh, okay. If y'all been watching the series also on CBS, I haven't watched it, but I heard it was a good show. But All Rise, it's a diverse cast, and one of the main characters is a black woman. I heard when watching Shoutout to Jake Lee's corner, she was saying that tonight season finale was actually like in real time dealing with the issues of, Miss Cray Cray Corona and so forth. Tonight's season finale of All Rise was inspired by current events. The episode was the first scripted series to return to production in the groundbreaking fashion, filmed extendedly with FaceTime, Wexit, Zoom, and additionally online technology. Series stars Simone husband, Dorian Message, guest stars as DJ Tailwind along with married couple It's Margaret, they got the Twitter handle Shaw, and Scott I, guest starring as the defendant Kurt and his girlfriend Rose, along with Chaotic Cinema, like I said, more Twitter handles. Ryan Michael turns as Horatio Arbino. And with the Los Angeles under mandatory shelter-in-place order and trials piling up, Judge Benner authorizes Judge Carmichael to preside over a virtual bench trial, a case regarding a dispute between brothers over a car on a virtually produced timely episode. While Emily represents the defendant, Kurt Beto, Momo McRae, Mark represents the prosecution, marking the first time he tries the case in Lola's court. Also, Mark and Quinn, Lizzie Gord, explore how to continue the romantic relationship while quarantined in separate homes. Judge Benner oversees court from afar and learns to cook. Sarah finds temporary work as a food delivery driver. Luke and his relationship gets taxed by separation. And germaphobe and type A Sherry contends with the new world quote and purpose disorder. Throughout it all, known dance party DJ Talwin Dorman said offers a comforting introvert voice for all aliens in lockdown by sharing his music and thoughts through VA laptop at home. And also, I forgot, I did get the dates wrong. The Erykah Badu and the slash Jill Scott showcase, I think, is supposed to be May the 9th, and it's supposed to be, I think, at 7 o'clock. I don't know if that's Central or Pacific, but, be on Versus channel, so follow them and add that. Okay, also, here is, I forgot to mention, which will be premiering tomorrow night, Becoming, okay, which is based on the documentary behind, the popular book of our First Lady, Michelle Bowden. I know she's not there, but still. Okay. Posters of upcoming Michelle #self-doc Becoming, which hits Netflix on May the 6th. Becoming is an intimate look into the life of former First Miss Lady Michelle Obama during a moment of profound change. Not only for her personally, but the country that she and her husband served over 8 impactful years in the White House. The film offers a rare and up-close look at her life, taking views behind the scenes as she embarks a 34-city tour that highlights the power of community to bring our divides and spirits of connection that comes when we openly and honestly share our stories. So anyway, y'all, this is quite, this is actually, a dope site to follow. You get like a lot of information about there's one more I wanted to talk about real quick, then I'm going to get off of here that I'm scanning here. Now, it's also been another premiere on All Day and Night, which is a movie that premiered on Netflix last week. And here's what I'm just going to be talking about real quick, and then I'll be getting off of here so I can upload this, so I can get on YouTube, since I'm still doing my little YouTube journey as well, and try to post a video every day there. So let me finish. Okay. Now, currently playing on Netflix is All Day and a Night, written and directed by Black Panther co-writer Joe Robert Cole, and starring Aston Sanders, Jeffrey Wright, underrated, in lead roles with Yaya. Oh, Abdul Mateen II. Mr. Chocolate. Okay, you know what? That is wrong for me to say that. Okay, I'm about to go to Twitter handles. Regina Taylor, at Kelly MJ Moret, at Isaiah K. John, at Shakira Janai, and Christopher Meyer. A soft-spoken Jannar Abraham Lincoln, action setter, also from Moonlight, struggles to keep his dream of rapid eye amidst a gang war in Oakland. His ill-fated life and real-world responsibilities drive him to further across the line of right and wrong with tragic consequences. Landing in prison beside his father, J.D. Jeffrey Wright Westworld, from Westworld currently, whom he never wanted to be like. Jenna embarks on an unlikely journey of self-discovery, exploring the event that unite them in hopes of helping his newborn son break the cycle that feels unavoidable. So, that's that, and I'm going to get off of here. Hugs and loves, God bless. And I'm going, like I said, let me get off of here. And hugs and love. See y'all tomorrow on Wow Wednesday, I guess. And, take care. God bless. We're going to get through this. Put that in the universe. Pray, meditate, so forth. We will get through this. Good night, everybody. I will see y'all in the next one. And I'm out.